Okay, and we're back. So, oh, there's a missile right here. Well, I'm gonna do that. Funny that we were standing next to a missile. Right when we're like reaching the stress point. Okay, but let's look at the map. Yeah, there's a lot of map we skipped. Like a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And this is pretty much the boss right here. I mean, at least per the shape of the map.
Yeah.
You can potentially go straight for that guy. Is there some way to get back over to this side from there? Or I... There's items down there, Edith, but like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, there is. I see that. I see how it works. We have to go to this little drop, that first little drop you did. In order to get back up from that, we got to go all the way around. But that's okay.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was trying to figure it out before. Ooh, Queen Titanium. The first one that we've seen in the game. Wait a minute. This is just another one of those dudes. Terrible guy. And this is a vestige. Okay. I feel like we're going to have to go back and turn in a bunch of vestiges before we fight the boss. Unless, of course, that's a conscious choice that if we do it, prevents us from getting a different vestige. Is that how it works, Cassie, or is it only with the one with Nicola? Actually, this is really not terrible because it kind of puts us where we need to be, Edith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did Cassie leave? Well, lead on, fearless
Maybe they
leader.
just stepped away for a bit.
I'm waiting for you, Edith.
There you go.
I mean, go.
Oh.
I don't know what's around here. I can't see it. The last thing I want to do is run in and get killed. Queen Titanium, again. Okay. So, oh, okay. Welcome back. I was asking if there was, if there was another example of needing to decide between turning in the vestiges or not turning in the vestiges prior to a boss. Or is it only for that one specific boss? Because so far I think we've done it every time. I didn't realize it was an option. Okay, that was a lost shard. That's it. Did we see anything else on the map that we didn't do? Because it looks to me like we got it all.
Yep, that looks pretty complete.
Okay, so it's the successor ones that do? And only the successor ones? Where you get to choose between, I'm guessing, like 2 versions of the same thing? We've done 2 of the, was it 4 successors?
Yeah, I think there's 4.
Restoring gives you 1. Oh, yeah, okay. So, exactly. So, thus far, we've restored all of them, haven't we?
Yep, so we have Isis and Fion.
And if we didn't restore them, we would get 2 other ones. Is that it? I don't think we can get back over there from this side. We can't. But, so we have to go around. But the question is, which way counts as around? Can we... No, we can't. We have to go further. No, I just didn't realize it was a choice. Like, you explaining it makes sense that this is a choice. And if someone had told me this is a choice right here, either turn them in or don't turn them in. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't interpret it. I interpreted it as like a thing you had to do. Or that you were meant to do. Maybe you didn't have to, but, you know.
Do you want to drop down here and head west?
Will that get us where we want to be? The map's really kind of hard for me to read.
Yeah.
Because it's not big enough when I need it to be bigger.
Well, let's see.
I don't think we can get there from here. No, I think this only gets us to the bad half. That's what I was saying. So there's this break right here, and we can't get up from there. So we have to go all the way around the perimeter, but I don't remember how we get back to the perimeter. That's what I was looking for.
Is it down this way?
Yes, I think it is. And I think all the enemies are dead at this point. And there's a missile right in front of the boss, which is where we'll have to reset. Oh, you got hit by fire. That's what that was.
Yep.
Yeah, so here's the terrible rooms. Well, I'm going to keep restoring then, because that was my initial inclination. But that also means that I would probably go restore the vestiges that we have right now, because I think this is a boss, and I typically do it before a boss.
Well, there's the... What's her name? There's the girl right here. You can do it here.
Okay, but I still only have 3 heals. Multiplayer can't restore vestige.
Oh. There you go.
And I don't know if it's better to do it here or to do it in town talking to my own one.
That one's up to you.
I'm gonna do it in town.
Okay.
That's where I've done all the others. Why can't... Oh, I can't teleport because I have to cancel my distress signal. Yeah, but it feels right, Cassie. So we don't have the EOS parts B, C, D, E, F. We have Scat Hatch, and then we don't have Scout.
食事が終わったらまたすぐに出撃だろ。今のうちにしっかり食っておかないとな。調子はどうだ、エミリー。
もう大丈夫。役の兄ちゃんのおにぎりで元気出たから。
このところ連戦続きだったな。あんまり無茶はするなよ。
どうしたんだこんなところで。早く寝ないと明日に響くぞ。
これからもずっと二度の言いなりなのかなって思ったとさ。なんだか眠れなくなっちゃって。
俺はこのまま終わるつもりはねえよ。いつか必ず自由を勝ち取ってやる。みんなで一緒にな。
私も頑張る。これからもずっと一緒にいたいから。お帰りにな。
I'm just wondering if we missed anything. Or if those are just supposed to be on our list, but we're not supposed to have gotten them yet.
なんだよこの化け物。いくら撃ってもびくともしない。
It seems weird to put them on the list,
囲まれてやが
but
る。
not,
突破口を見つけないと。
you know,
私が化け物の注意を引きつける。
make it possible to get
その
them.
間に二人は退路を。
足場を崩せば足止めくらいはできるか。エミリー頼めるか。
もちろん任せといて。
今回はエミリーに助けられたな。いい判断だった。
ヤクモ兄ちゃんのこといつも見てたからかな。自然と体が動いて。
俺のことを。
いやほらお手本としてっていう意味で。ヤクモ兄ちゃんに頼ってばかりいられないから。
頼もしい。
It just clicked that this is one of the gardens from Final Fantasy VIII.
のんびりしてる時間はなさそうだ。
I recognized it and I knew it was Final Fantasy, but I couldn't place what it was. Just clicked.
くそ、玉切れか。俺が少しでも時間を稼ぐ。今のうちに逃げろ。
バカ言わないで。ヤクモ兄ちゃんを置いていけるわけない。
このままじゃ全員食い殺されるだけだ。せめてお前たちだけでも。全力で走れ。絶対に振り向くんじゃねえぞ。
The Yakumo got out of there somehow. And the others didn't, I guess. Or, well, we'll see.
お帰りに。
よかった。エミリーも目が覚めたんだ。
何がどうなってるの。確か化け物に襲われて。それで
二度の野郎が言ってたよ。俺たちはレブナントに生まれ変わったんだって。ヤク他のみんなもあとは目覚めを待つだけだって。詳しいことはよくわからないけど。
Okay. But he didn't develop the tech for that, did he? What? This is very confusing. Oh, I see. The gate here fell down. I heard something, but
結局目覚めたのは2人だけか。まあいい。早速お仕事の時間だ。
ふざけないで。これ以上誰があなたの言いなりになって。
従う他に道はないのだよ。目覚めを待つ仲間を処分されたくなければな。
ふざけやがって。
暴走したクイーンから命を張って私を守る。簡単なお仕事だ。 これからも私のために懸命に働きたまえ。
So Mito made soldiers for himself.
ロストと戦い何度も死に戻った。その度に何か大切なものが失われていくような気がした。ヤクモ兄ちゃんの目覚めを待つ。それだけが唯一の希望だった。
And repeated deaths delete memory.
君たちのおかげでいいサンプルが手に入ったよ。クイーンは倒れ、人類は新たな進化の萌芽を待っている。君たちのさらなる働きに期待しているよ。
No, I wanted to talk to Yakumo. Didn't actually want to sit. Let me up. Me up. I just wanted to talk to Yakumo.
俺はかつて俺が仲間を探しているその部隊が所属する民間軍事会社を運営していた。俺が蘇ってから音沙汰を聞かクイーン研究部隊謎に潜り。
I don't know if there's anything I actually need to give him right now. Okay.
何が
Alright. Let's do a weapon upgrade.
どの武器を強化したい？
Because we have Queen Titanium. Oh, it costs 2? Oh, that's so brutal. Okay, so I have to decide between the Rubelite Piercer versus the Onibane. I'm gonna pick the Onibane. Is what it is.
外に行くなら
Okay. I guess I should spend some stuff. I can get to level 99. Alright, well, that is what it is. I did it. Okay, Edith. You ready? Or would you rather we try to get you to where I am? And we'll do the boss next time. It's okay, Cassie. Edith, are you there? You may be muted or something.
Oh, yeah, I was muted.
I didn't hear you for a while, so...
Yep, I'm ready to go. Did you get all the vestiges?
All the ones that I saw.
Okay.
I mean, if there's any other ones, I don't know where they are.
How many do you have? Looks like they all have 5.
They all have... Oh, okay. But, I mean, it's 5 parts. You only do it as 3 restores. 3 memories. Is that right?
Oh, no, I guess they do. They do have different numbers, because Isis doesn't have 5, but Fion does. So I guess I can't go by that.
Well, and I was going to switch to Atlas for fighting this boss unless... But do you want to do the boss on my end? Or do you want to get you up to where I am, and then we'll do the boss next time?
Let's get me caught up to you.
Sounds good. In which case, I really shouldn't have spent all that haze, because I still need to finish leveling everything else. But okay. Shoot. Well, I'm ready to join on you whenever.
Alright, my signal's up.
Okay. But Cassie, it's been nice chatting with you through all this. We don't only have to talk about the game, we can talk about whatever. It is a little tricky to pay attention to the chat and also the game, but I do my best. I've only been doing Twitch stuff for, what, like 9 months now? So, not perfect at it. Excuse me, not perfect at it, but at least somewhat practiced. Oh, that's okay. Doesn't have to be small talk either. I think... So I was reading today, I was looking for a recipe, because I had this moment where I thought, I wonder if I could cook spaghetti and meatballs sous vide. Like, what if I did that? And I thought about it, and I realized that there wasn't... I don't think you could cook pasta sous vide, but I've never tried. But it kind of makes me want to. But you could definitely cook meatballs, and you could cook them in the sauce and retain all of the juices from the meatballs, and you'd probably get a really nice sauce doing that. So I was thinking about how you could simply brown the meatballs, and as soon as they're okay, I'm gonna get murdered. Come on, back up. I gotta figure out what this shield ability does. I keep casting it. Guard stability. Okay, so that's handy when you have a heavy weapon, which I can't equip. Okay. Oh, I probably would just have to swap out. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe I can swap strength vitality up instead of dexterity willpower. And then mind vitality I can swap strength dex. Okay, now I can use my big sword. Cool. It's probably not an ideal setup, but it'll do. Oh, why did we drop there and not drop here?
Because I got an item. There's an item over there.
Okay. Wow. Did Yakumo just go over there and kill that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Dark Souls 2 has a section that has a lot of fire. I mean, Dark Souls 1 did too, but Dark Souls 1 you were kind of trying to avoid the fire. Dark Souls 2, it's kind of unavoidable at times. Anyway, no, so meatballs cooked in sauce, Like you'd brown them in a pan, but instead of baking them, you'd just put them in your sauce and cook them down like that. Seems like a really good way to go. And I was just trying to figure out if you could make like a 1-bag ready to sous vide meal where everything was already, you know, vac packed, like apportioned, vac packed, and cooked enough that it could go at a single temperature to finish. And I don't know if you can sous vide noodles like that. I've never tried. Maybe you'd need to like par cook them and then bag them. You know what I mean? But I was thinking about like, how could I get fresh cooked food, but have it stored in a frozen state, let's say. There's a guy around the corner who's a jerk. I guess I'm gonna go get him. Alright, that's the way we need to go. I am losing health quickly. Oh, we haven't opened all your shortcuts and stuff either.
Nope, but here's one of them.
お、よく見つけたな。これで下と行き来できるな。
Cassie, is the title of the game alone, or would you just mean you're not playing co-op? Okay. What game are you playing?
早速降りてみるか。俺も
No, I got you. I figured. Huh. Haven't heard of it. Well, to map this area out, we gotta go kill that guy. Edith.
こいつ。
Oh, yeah.
And we can't take a dive off of here. But we can jump down there? Do we want? Is that what we want to do? I guess so. There's a chest. Alright.
中身
Guard stability up. What does this thing do? I remember thinking that sounds good. Valiant heart. Well, I want that too. I'm gonna go get him.
助かる。
Okay. That's cool. I do like mecha games. What type of gameplay is it? Strategy or action or... I always really enjoyed the Front Mission strategy games. Front Mission 3 was a game I really enjoyed a lot. There's so much customization in that game. I wish they would like remake it and really only just, you know, add voiced dialogue. Because the game has so much dialogue, but it was from an era when voice lines were very difficult to store and there were not that many people looking to do voice dialogue for video games. So... yeah, that's one of the things I like about mecha games, is they usually give you a nice variety of weapons and enemies. But so it's like full flight mecha. That makes me think of Zone of the Enders. I never played the second one of those. I played the first game and I really liked it.
Zone of the Enders 2 is so much better.
Well,
Oh, you're missing out.
that is a PlayStation whatever exclusive, and I had a PlayStation 2 back in the day. That's like one of the last consoles I ever got. Zone of the Enders, I played extensively. The multiplayer was really fun, even just as 2-player duels. Me and friends used to duel pretty regularly. That's the kind of thing that I wish they would put on PC.
I agree.
Trying to be very conservative with my heals. Wait, hold on. Did you get everything over here?
Yeah, I got the vestige.
Oh, I forgot there was a... Yeah. Cassie, I get that, and I get that some developers want to play that way. I think co-op only missions are cool, kind of like Portal 2 had like that whole separate section of the game that was just co-op. I thought it was really neat. But there's a lot of games where I don't care if it makes sense in canon. What about people who have, you know, a partner or a kid or, I don't know, someone they're trying to interact with, and if the game's cooperative, they can do that. But if it's single player, they either have to have 2 complete setups or have to be playing in parallel, which not, you know, I don't know. There's games I would play co-op that I won't play single player. There are no games that I would only ever play single player. I can't think of a title like that for me.
I'm lost.
I can tell, but yeah, because now we're going back this way again. Let's just stop and look at the map. Jumping down there didn't do you any good. Because it's just a loop back to where we were. We need to go higher up than we are right now. Maybe we do want to go over there, but we need to go higher up and we need to go a direction we haven't gone. Yeah, this way. I only have 2 more heals. This is where it all sort of forks. There's this guy. And then there's this guy. These tight corridors are just creepy. It's really hard to keep from touching the walls. Wow, what was that? That was a bug if ever I saw one. So over there is a blood code. And that's the only thing you can really get over here. We'll kill the little jerks, but... See it? It's straight across.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, you were talking about the map node?
Maybe, yeah, whatever. I just see a red dot. That's all I can really discern from here. Okay. There's 2 angry fire boys here. Rocked one of them. Oh, okay. I don't do the Epic Game Store much. I do have an account, and I have gotten some things for free from it, but I don't pay attention because it's not where I keep my library, and I'm not planning on starting, you know? But that's my opinion. And I just don't like things that are exclusive, and Epic has done a lot with that lately, so it just kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth. But no disrespect to people who, you know, have other feelings about it, or just want free stuff, or want to play a game when it first comes out. Like, those are all reasons. Wait, I don't think we want to go down. How do we get to that other half of the map? Where is it?
I think it was this way.
Okay. Yeah, this seems right. It's around the corner. I'm getting pretty low. My abilities are still learning, just very, very, very slowly. Yes, Cassie. I'm from the East Coast. And my stream runs until about 8 p.m., which is about 31 more minutes. I try to carve it up into 1 hour sections, but we start about half an hour out of sync from that. So Edith and I wind up trying to, you know, squeeze an extra couple minutes here and there, but not trying to make a short session at the end. Okay. Now, I'm willing to throw my life away for honor, but in order for this to go okay, I'm gonna need backup, because this room sucks. Ow. I have one more heal and I'm popping it. Okay. I think we've been doing a good job keeping him stun locked. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty typical price for a game. I've just never heard of Daemon X Machina before. Or Daemon Cross Machina. Demon machines. Yeah. Prices are definitely different. Oh yeah, go ahead and get that.
Get what?
Oh geez, I got a guy to come up here. I didn't know he could come up here. Isn't there a missile over there? Or a map node or something? Oh, what are you doing? I thought you were going the right way to do a thing. I was gonna try to... I could have fought him off. He didn't even let me. Thanks. I mean... Yeah, there's a drop right here to get to that.
Go.
I was gonna come to you after we did that. Is there a way back up where we are? Okay, well, may as well come down either way. Is there something around the corner from here?
I think this is the way forward.
Okay. Yeah, Cassie, normally when games come out in the US, they're $50 or $60 for a normal edition, but I usually wait until they go on sale so that they're not more than $40. I have plenty of games to play, and I do not need to play every new release the minute it comes out. That doesn't appeal to me, just because, I mean, this is my first time playing Code Vein, for example. I got it on some kind of a sale, not super long ago, but, you know, not last week or anything. I've had it. I've been waiting. I just have too many things I gotta do in life. Too many other games to play. Too many other hobbies. There were a few things this way. Okay. Yeah, 2020 is pretty recent. A lot of times I don't even realize that games exist until 2 or 3 years after they came out. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think it's impossible for anyone to really keep up with all of the releases of all of the games. Like, you would go broke just trying to do that. Edith, yeah, there's an item over here. It's nothing important, but... Okay, can you fire buff us? 'Cause this is a bit of a run. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm very interested. I do play anime games on Mondays. That's like one of those things I do. And I'm very open to it. If you have any recommendations, I have a little recommendation thing at the bottom of my About page. Please feel free to put games on that list. Or, like, it can also be things that aren't games. If I need to, you know, work on something, let me know so that I can try to improve. Because, I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing with streaming. I don't have anyone mentoring me or something. I'm just kind of learning as I go. Trying to be friendly and chatty and supportive, and interesting. Not getting myself killed constantly as a gamer because it looks bad. Okay, I have no more heals, so if you'll...
Me neither.
Wait out for... Oh, okay. Do you want to... Well, I think you can probably get that chest, and then we won't need to come back this way. There's one guy over there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, we do need to come back over here, don't we? Shoot. I think this is the way forward. Yeah, this is where I got rocked.
Okay.
Well, if you want to port back to the nearest missile, you can use that skill, and I can rejoin you there.
Okay.
That's probably the best thing to do, just so that you're
Sounds
not
good.
taking all the fire damage. But I want to get as many kills on my weapons before I level up as possible, because oof, I'm having trouble finding things I can get levels out of. Or not levels, but, you know, skill learning. Need progress? Yeah, I'm about halfway. Okay, that's not terrible.
Alright, my distress signal's back up.
I'm back. Well, Cassie, you're certainly welcome to come hang out with us anytime. I should have a more complete VTuber avatar very, very soon, sometime before the end of the month. I commissioned it over 6 months ago. But, yeah. And then I have a few co-op game sessions planned with some local furry friends of mine. Edith is a local furry friend of mine, but I have other ones too, and we were going to do a couple of collab streams once I have that avatar all set up. I think we want to go around here, don't we? Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Well, Cassie, for some of the games that we play that are like more than 2-player, you know, I like playing with viewers. I don't know if you play the same games as me, but I do enjoy playing with viewers where possible. So, no, I get that. I sort of coach people through Dark Souls sometimes, at least when they want to be coached. Yeah, Warframe's awesome. Edith and I play that pretty regularly. We're in a clan, and we haven't played Warframe in a hot minute, have we, Edith? It's been a little while.
No.
I mean, we did a little bit with it, but supposedly there's a patch coming this week, and I figure we might wind up doing some more as a result of that.
Oh, the big patch already landed. That was today.
Oh, well, dang. I didn't know that. How did I not hear about it? This is me clicking on a button to get a patch downloaded while on a stream. Because I have crazy good internet, and I have the privilege. I can just push a button, let it happen. But yeah, oh, he ran that way. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably play some Warframe, what, tomorrow?
Probably.
Just depends. In Warframe, I'm MR Legendary 1, about to be Legendary 2. I'm missing only Harrow Prime's weapons. I have everything else pretty much in the entire game. So, I mean, if there's no content new to play, I still enjoy playing Warframe for the fun of it, but I'm a little bit less motivated to play. If that makes any sense. And my patch is completed. I love that that doesn't make me drop frames, it doesn't make my internet stutter. All just completely insignificant. Let me do one more 2 mouse click thing. And then... well, yeah, pandas are... like, in furry terms, I'm a panda. So, my fursona is a panda, if you want to think of it like that. Did you already get everything over this way, Edith? I don't remember.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I have no dots, and I have no map. Oh, I don't remember fighting this guy on my side. Do you?
Yeah. I managed to sneak up on him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you like pandas. My city has pandas in our zoo, and there are not very many cities on the planet that have that. So pandas sort of hold an extra special place for me. They make me think of home, even though they're not from here, so to speak, but we have a lot of panda-related stuff because of the zoo. And the fact that we have pandas at all. And we have red pandas too. It's crazy. We got all of them. They don't typically have raccoons on display. But if they did, it would please me to see all of them in one space. So you said you're from the UK? We've got another person who shows up pretty regularly on stream, Pav. Pav's from, well, originally not far from me, but currently Wales. So, did you get the chest over here?
Nope. I don't
Oh, the
remember
chest
how to
is
get up
above
there.
us. Okay. There's 2 ways to go, Edith. One of them is across this fire, and one of them is across this fire. And I don't know which one we have or have not done. Have we done neither?
I just hard crashed.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Do I not get to keep any of my stuff? Yep. That's unfortunate.
Well, thankfully we didn't lose too much progress because I just saved the missile.
Yeah. No, but I thought you do if someone crashes. Because that's the only kind of losses we've had were related to crashes. Okay. Well, Edith?
I'm booting back up.
Oh, no, take your time. That's not... Oh, yeah, I did keep my progress on my skills, so if nothing else, that's a nice boon. But yeah, so I've never been to any part of the United Kingdom. I've never been to any of it, and I'd like to. I'm particularly interested in visiting Ireland and Scotland, but I would definitely like to explore some parts of England as well. I love to travel, and I haven't gotten to travel much since my shoulder got hurt. I really need to have somebody in my life who likes to travel and also, you know, has the budget to travel, which I can a few times a year. I can't like every month. My parents are retired and they travel all the time. They travel like every month. It's crazy.
My distress signal's back up.
Okay, thanks. But I would love to have, like, you know, a close friend or a partner who wants to go places. And so it would be really cool, because I'm not going to be able to do all of it on my own just by virtue of my shoulder. There's going to be times and places where if I try to do it on my own and I have to stop somewhere for 3 hours and just sit around, it's going to look weirder than if I was there with somebody and you could make the argument that we're sightseeing and they don't need to know that my shoulder's messed up. But, like, I'm not embarrassed about it. It's just people assume that I'm A-okay, perfectly fine, good to go. And the reality is I'm legally disabled, even though I work a good job. Thankfully, my career allows me to do that. It's a luxury I've got that a lot of people don't, you know? The kind of disability that hit me is one that I don't need any assistance from, but I know lots of other people didn't get so lucky, and they need more help than, you know, than I would. But it does mean that I wind up stuck at home a lot, which is partly why I wound up starting to stream on Twitch. I work an 8-hour day, and then I stream 5 days a week, as long as I'm up to it. So it's a lot, but it keeps me doing stuff. It keeps me busy. But I mean, I don't like to think in terms of classes, but I know what you mean. And the reason I don't is because I don't want people to be more classist than they already are. But I also don't know how you improve that. See, we did go this way, Edith, at least partly, and then we turned back. But it's easy to be classist because, how do I explain? It's not that people want to have, you know, a bias against one another. It's that the challenges that a person has when they have very, very limited means are completely unlike the challenges a person has when money's not their main issue, but instead time is their issue, right? When time is your budget and your money doesn't matter, it's a completely different issue. I've done all right for myself in my career, but at the same time, I moved out young. I've lived real poor. I've lived broke for years on end, and I'm not gonna say that I've had it as bad as lots of other people. I'm sure I haven't. I'm sure I've done quite well even when I wasn't doing so great. But I can envision what it's like because I've been there. I've been homeless. I've been homeless before, and that was the hardest thing that I ever had to go through. Don't recommend it. Do not recommend being homeless. Seriously. It's great. You really should never, ever, ever do it. But sometimes it's just what happens, right? Life throws you a curveball, and you've got to keep living. you don't have a choice in the matter. But Cassie, you said I have mental disabilities and some physical problems due to my mental problems. My body's extremely fragile and I can't work easily. Yeah, I mean, I get that. If you don't use your body, then your body will eventually start to struggle. But at the same time, like, what can you do that doesn't cost money? Especially when, like, the whole problem you have is you need to earn money, but you can't earn money because you're kind of fragile. Like, it's a chicken and egg situation, you know? You're permanent. Okay, that too, but I mean, that just makes it even more so, but then again, I know people who've overcome things they were told would never ever happen for them again. So I don't like the never attitude, but I also don't like people feeling like they constantly have to try, you know, against overwhelming odds forever. Like, that is exhausting. So, you know, I try to push myself with my shoulder, but at the same time, I know my limits. And I have to remind friends and family that, like, I have physical limitations because of my shoulder, and it's not a thing that I want. If I'm feeling good, I'll keep going, but, like, sometimes my shoulder is messed up. I have to take days off of work sometimes just because my shoulder's messed up, and it hurts too much for me to be able to focus. Thankfully, it's not a thing that happens often. That's pretty rare for me. Which is great. That's like, I feel very fortunate, but at the same time, it makes me able to appreciate what other people have to go through. Like, one of my bad days might be someone else's good day, right? And I can only imagine what their bad days are like, but I can imagine that they are in the realm of, you know, I can kind of at least partially self-insert and try to appreciate what it's got to be like. So. But I'm sorry to hear that you've got struggles. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you're in college and trying to go that route, because there's plenty of career paths that require your ability to reason and your ability to write. And clearly you have a way with words. You're able to explain what you mean. I know you feel like you can't, but I'm reading how you write, and you write quite well. You know, you're beyond fluent. You're quite capable linguistically, and a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are bad with words. So, A, that's a compliment, but B, my point is that there are career paths for a collegiate individual, you know, baccalaureate, if you want to get technical, where you could do as well as anyone else could do, and your disabilities will not bottleneck you. And I would want to help you keep your chin up and remember that, because it's easy to give up, but it's also important to try not to. If that makes any sense. Box that guy in. So he couldn't go anywhere. Get anybody. Alright, so this puts us up top. Almost time to stop, Edith. Not quite. Is this the last little section you needed? I think it is. Before the boss, I mean. I get you. Yeah, when you don't have support from friends and family, and there's things you can't do for yourself, it's really hard. I know the kind of hard that is, where you know what you need and it's simple, but you can't do it. Like, you can't do it for yourself. And you don't want to be a burden. You don't want to ask anyone too often because you don't want to drive them crazy. That monkey ran away fast. Yakumo is also... What is happening?
Now I need to remember how to get back over there.
For some reason, I
think
thought
it's this way.
I thought this drop was pretty close to the middle. It is. Pretty close. No, you're right. That's... Wait, did you drop off the other side? Yeah, you must have. That's pretty minimal fire damage. It's not bad. Ow, and then I walked directly into the wall. Ugh. You're just running to the missile now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good. There's the missile. But Cassie, I mean, I'm really A-okay to talk about these kinds of things. I think it's important, and I feel like these kinds of challenges are things that people need to be exposed to. Like other people who aren't you or people who aren't me need to be exposed to the challenges other people have so that they can remind themselves like what some of this is for, you know, that that we need to take care of people who can't do it for themselves. And that comes in the form of medical, that comes in the form of disability benefits, that comes in the form of, you know, how we treat people, right? It's all of that. We shouldn't just assume that because a person has the ability to walk around that they're perfectly fine and everything's great, you know? Not all disability involves canes or wheelchairs. Not all disability involves, you know, loss of a sense. But yeah. I'm glad that your sister can help at least, but she's not great at helping you bathe. I mean, I get that would maybe be awkward, but at the same time, probably better to get... This is something I told Edith a long time ago. Sometimes in life, it's better to do something poorly than it is to not do it at all, right? And people like me tend to think in a very perfectionist way. We tend to think of, if I'm going to do something at all, I've got to do it the right way the first time. But sometimes it's better to do a job poorly than it is to not do it, especially for things that are recurring, like bathing or going for a walk or brushing your teeth, you know, little stuff like that. It's better to do a crappy job than it is to not do it at all. Definitely. So you've got to be kind to yourself and not get mad about what you didn't do, and instead do what you can with what willpower you have. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that you can do the actual physical part of bathing yourself. After my shoulder surgery, I couldn't. I actually had to get help bathing for a little while. And it was really embarrassing, you know? As an adult man, like, it was a lot on my head to contend with. All right. Well, for the moment, I think that is all the code vein that we can do, because it is time to get over to Super Great Friends stream, because it is, in fact, nearly 8 o'clock, and he's already up and running as far as I know.
No, it says no stream tonight, tired.
Oh, well. That makes me tempted to go feed myself and then maybe stream a little Yakuza 0 for a little bit. Or just play Yakuza 0 on my own for a little bit. I don't know. I've been sitting in this chair too many hours. I probably should get up and move a little.
Yeah, I definitely need to get some dinner.
Okay. Well, food. Food is a thing that I have skipped today. Not really fully intentionally, but also like not forgetfully. Sometimes I try to fast for a few hours a day. Like, I feel hungry, but I don't feel hungry like a person who hasn't eaten in a week, right? Not that kind of thing. So that's why I was thinking about the... Oh, that's all right. No worries, Cassie. I mean, I'm very A-okay with trans folks.
Yep, I'm trans.
So you're in good company. But yeah. All right. Well, then I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me see if any of my other streamer friends are around. Cassie, I totally would, but I will hug a plushie for you. Normally I would do it on a webcam, but I am not in any way ready to be on webcam. But I've grabbed a big bear. I have this big silly derpy bear. I will hug him and squeeze him, and honestly that is nice. I haven't done that in a while. No, but I mean, normally I would. And, anyway. Okay. So, started to pull up a list, and then it's to not.